Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Oblivion again with Jazir, the Khajiit mercenary. Well, you know, he's selling himself as a mercenary, but, you know. Technically, he's a white of the Night Stallion. No, he's a knight of the White Stallion, for whatever that's worth. I think that's something he probably has quite mixed feelings about, really, because on the one hand, it's like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know, I have a fancy shield with a logo on it, and, yeah, some nice recognition. I mean, none of the townsfolk seem to have, their opinion of us doesn't seem to have improved one iota. And on the other hand, you know, that's nice and all, but we didn't actually really get paid much for it, did we? The loot, I suppose, from the Black Bow Bandits was its own reward, but it seems to Jazir that being a Knight of the White Stallion isn't really worth all that much. However, he's going to head off out the gate right now because he wants to go take a look at this White Stallion Lodge that he and Mazoga have access to now to see if it's, you know, interesting at all. A place to stay, if nothing else, I suppose. Bit inconvenient, though, being outside of town. But hey-ho. Undertow Cavern, huh? Maybe later. There's another beetle. Saw something moving over here. It is another beetle. They're quick, aren't they? Bloody hell. There's another one. And they can swim, too. Right, let's have some of that. What's this place over here, then? Well, whatever it is, there seem to be a bunch of sheep fleeing from it. Okay. What are you doing, sheeps? What are you running from? Molapi, that's what we found. Salahan's house. We have a dead sheep. Well, you know, if no one else is using it, I'll have this mutton. Thank you very much. I still want to skillet. I still don't remember where the skillet was. Oh, well. There's Leowin over yonder. One other thing actually worth mentioning is in the previous episode, I think I mentioned that Faregyl was over here somewhere. It's not. I think it's actually over here somewhere. Oops, burned the microphone. Apologies. Anyway, yeah, it's over there somewhere. I'm sure the comment section dived on that like a pack of hungry wolves on a plump hamster. But yes, no, I should correct that. It's actually not there at all. I was getting it mixed up with another place that's over here somewhere that I don't actually remember the name off the top of my head.
The land of the Argonians.
Free crab meat, why not?
Goodbye.
Take care.
Hello.
Long thin tail. Outsider, Molapi greets you. This place, it beats being chased by wisps out in the swamps. I don't care what that fool Salahan thinks. We do pretty good for ourselves here. The Watchman and his dogs are heartless and cruel, but at least the city saw fit to give us some kind of protection. That is more than you'll get from a gang of bandits in the swamp when you're running for your life. True, I guess.
Blackwood isn't so bad, and once you get used to the flies, and being lost all the time, and the zombies, and will-o'-the-wisps.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me alone.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Pay no mind to Salahan. He is old and bitter and clings to the old ways. Molapi has seen better days, but things are not so bad around here. The City Watch treats this place as a backwater village unworthy of their best, but if they truly hated us, they wouldn't allow us to carry weapons. The fishing is good enough, and our sheep supply the rest of what we need. There are plenty who have it a lot worse.
Watch for minotaurs in the force. Aggressive beasts. They'll tear right through your armor, too.
Well, if we were playing vanilla, there'd be next to no chance of us encountering a Minotaur, but With all the mods. Yeah, quite possibly. Hello, Doge. Is this the guard they mentioned? Lexidus Inevulus. Oh, great. Another adventurer comes to bother me on duty. Hurry up about it. Oh, sure. To hear these cats and lizards talk, you'd think it was the garden spot. This place is a hole, and I didn't get assigned here by choice. I don't get why the count even cares about this dump. It's not like these furballs are actually going to do something productive. Keep the peace, he says. Don't let anything disrupt the flow of tobacco, he says. Puh. Bunch of lazy, worthless scum, if you ask me.
Good day.
I'm sure Jazir is extremely tempted to punch him in the face. As we have done so many times in the past, however. This particular guy in this particular place, I don't know. Jazir might get savaged by his dogs and then his body thrown in the river. Rather than, you know, due process, so maybe we won't. Oh, right, excellent. Yeah, we should drink the water, but we've had enough. Okay, good. I think you can kind of, like, satiate yourself in terms of hunger and thirst beyond, like, what you would think of as the maximum. So, like, if you open the menu and it doesn't say you're thirsty, I think usually you can still drink a bit more to sort of, like, how can I explain this? Extend the amount of time before you actually do have to drink again, if you see what I mean. You can, like, over-satiate yourself or something. Right now we're hungry, though, apparently. Slightly hungry. And the hilarious thing is, I ate 3 cheese wedges before I started recording the video, and we're immediately hungry again. So let's just eat frickin' everything. Well, that's about it, except for the mutton. I kind of want to hold on to the mutton in case I can find a skillet and cook it. Ooh, beer, and it doesn't belong to anyone. That'll do. Dragon's tongue, summer bullet cap. I would like to take that, thank you, game. Lockpick. Gold coin. Oh, in the last episode, I don't know if I remember to mention it, but I bought some iron ingots to use with the Tinker's tools. I'm going to use it to... well, there you go. I can use it to make a skillet. Perfect. Yeah, the Tinker's tools are handy. You can make shears, a magnifying glass. And a magnifying glass is really cool because what that allows you to do is track stuff, which in game terms means it allows you to have a quest marker pop up on your map for something like your horse, if you've got one, or an AI follower, if you've got one. Really, really useful. We don't need it right now, but we can also make lockpicks as well. But let's make a skillet. And we'll use our Tinker's tools to make some lockpicks as well. Can we make a bit more than that? Actually, that would be nice, if I'm honest. We've got 8 lockpicks. There we go. 10 lock. We got 18 lockpicks now if we need them. Prefer to bash stuff, obviously, but yeah, sometimes we might come up against a lock I can't bash for whatever reason. You know, if we're going to go exploring through the woods, we're going to quite clearly need to pack more provisions, aren't we? Anyway, I've got a skillet now. Now, to use the skillet, it's quite simple. I just need to find a fire. That's basically it. You find an open fire, and then you use it when you're stood next to it. Salahan's house. This is the guy who apparently doesn't think very highly of this place. Doesn't seem to be in, though. But I'm sure he won't mind if we just cook our mutton here. Why not? There you go, cooked mutton added. And that won't keep for very long, I don't think. In my testing, I found that I had like a bunch of meat, and I cooked all of it, and I discovered that it just disappeared from my inventory after a little while, because I think it's supposed to represent it being spoiled or whatever. So we'll just eat it now. Apparently we're stuffed now at this point, so that's okay. Also did something to us. What's that? Cooked meat effect. Oh, nice. Brilliant. Yeah, so cooked meat is really good. What's the time right now? 7 PM. All right, let's go over to the lodge. Maybe we'll stay the night there rather than going back into town. And then in the morning, I think we need to go buy some provisions from wherever we can get them, and then begin doing a little bit of exploring, which is kind of what I was going to do to begin with, but then we bumped into all those quests. Say that Trebon, hello. Well, he's in a rush. He's keen to get home, isn't he? So this would be the White Stallion Lodge. Cool cloth, I can turn that into bandages. Let's do that now, actually, before I forget. Maybe scissors. There we go. Just some mead lying out there. Maybe that's Mazoga's. Warning on Fort Redmond. Oh, this is quite lengthy. Recent disappearances among members of our local community led to an investigation by scouts of the Imperial Legion. After many days of surveying the wilderness, they believe that the cause behind our recent loss lies within the ancient ruins of Fort Redmond. The death of Festius Narot, our local sheep herder, whose body was found split in twain and mutilated, has led the investigators to suggest that the threat may belong to the spawn of the undead. Festus's body, as if torn by supernatural force, lay scattered inside the home of the Narot family. His wife Gurna and their children have not been found. A scout found near Fort Redmond shreds of clothing. Found near Fort Redmond shreds of clothing that belonged to the missing. Even though the able scouts of the Imperial Legion could not identify the exact root of this threat, we are cautious in judging its magnitude. Scouts have ruled out the possibility of a murder by pillaging raiders who have been sighted in the whereabouts of the uninhabited alien ruins of Arpenia. All travellers are advised to avoid the ruins of Fort Redmond and its whereabouts until a contingent of the Imperial Legion arrives with orders to eliminate this threat. Dragimo Trailers. Well, it would be helpful if I actually knew where Fort Redmond was, but okay. Oh, here we go. I could have cooked my mutton here instead. Would have been a bit less silly. Okay. Door open with the key. These are our new digs. Such as they are. Folded cloth, eh? Not for long. Boar meat. What else we got? All mutton. Excellent. I'll hold on to it. You know what? There's plenty of provisions right here, including a frickin' watermelon. I'll hold on to that meat, and I won't cook it just yet because if my theory is correct and the cooked meat spoils, there's no sense in doing it now. We shouldn't all cook it all in one go. We should cook it only when we need it. Another backpack, really? I'm going to pretend that's Mazoga's. These things are just... Oh, man. The money value on them is a little bit silly. I know that's all the reason for that is because they're a magical item, technically. But, I mean, realistically, they're not supposed to be. They're just rucksacks. They're not magic at all. Which is a bit annoying. I mean, it irritates me anyway. So I'm just gonna leave it there. In fact, if I keep finding these bloody things like this often, I might consider just not looting them and selling them, because otherwise it's just a really cheap, silly way of making ridiculous amounts of gold. And I don't want to make ridiculous amounts of gold, to be honest with you. I'd like Jazeer to be struggling to make his next paycheck quite often, because that would give him an actual tangible reason to do a lot of the stuff you do in this game. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I have considered... And this is one of those things that sort of, you can test a game for a while, and sometimes things don't come up until you actually play the series itself. And one of those is that I've noticed... we've already made more money than I thought we would quite early on. And part of me is thinking that maybe I should install some sort of mod that gives the merchants less money, or makes it so that their money depletes when you sell things to them, like it does in the other Elder Scrolls games. Or something. I mean, I'd rather not go adding mods mid-playthrough, because that way madness lies. Madness and, well... have all that corn. Madness and crashes to desktop. But, yeah, I don't know. Autosave. I've already searched these, haven't I? Alright, well. Let's get settled in for the evening. We're rest for 11 hours, I guess. Be up with the crack of dawn. Bright and early, which is probably not something Jazeera does very often, but hey. Bright and early, so that we can get out there and start exploring a bit. Hey, Mizoga, how you doing?
I'm going to spend some time at the lodge. Then maybe tonight I might go hunt me some black bows.
Cool. Well, you have fun. I'll be in the neighborhood for like maybe another couple of days, so Jazeer will see you around, and if he does not, good luck. Hello, Mr. Imperial Guard. Well, it's kind of a cloudy day, but as long as it stays cloudy and not rainy, that's fine. If it turns to rain, well, I guess we're spending the day inside reading books. So let's see, Telepy's over there, Border Watch up that way, Undertow Cavern, Five Riders Stable, Greyland. That's where the Skooma Dealer dude is. And there's a little bit of coast down here we could take a look at, and we could head across through Leyawiin over to this bit I'd quite like to check out as well. I like to imagine perhaps that as he was coming in on the boat, Jazeer was kind of just... He was sort of gazing with a sharper eye than usual at the coastline, thinking, I wonder if there's anything interesting there I could go and explore. Because normally he wouldn't bother. He'd just they'd sail into Leyawiin, they'd spend the night there and sail back out again in the morning. So he wouldn't give a damn. But, yeah, there's some interesting looking islands about, you know, that sort of thing. Might as well go have a look around Topal Bay before we move on from here. And as I said, I think my plan is still going to be to go north this way. Maybe all the way up, straight up to Cheydinhal, actually. To meet the Fighters Guild before heading to the Imperial City. We'll see. As opposed to going west through Elsweyr. I'm sure some people might be a bit disappointed by that, because be like, oh, I wanted to see Elsweyr. We'll eventually get to it at some point. I don't want to make a big deal out of it. It's just, I'm treating it as just an addition to the world space. It's not, you know, I'm not going to sort of do, like I did when I did a Let's Play of Morrowind and we went to Solstheim and I spent like, you know, 20 odd videos just in Solstheim doing Solstheim things. I think with this mod, I just kind of want to treat it as an additional bit of the game world we can wander into and out of as it feels natural to do so, you know? So, that's my thinking. What's that bird circling over there?
Go ahead.
Hello? Oh, that is a circling vulture. I mentioned these in a previous episode. I think it's circling over the dead sheep. But yeah, that's a neat little thing. I like it personally. I think it's really cool. Because it gives you an opportunity to sort of like, you see a vulture circling in the distance and think, oh, I don't know, there must be a dead something over there. Let's go and investigate. How much have we got in terms of food and that? And also I kind of forgot to eat any breakfast before we left, but never mind. Canteen full with water. Let's have some beer. And munch my carrot or something. We're not technically hungry right now, but might as well stay ahead of the curve. Now we could think about buying a horse, but Jazeer's not an idiot. I think he understands that if he's going to be exploring the swamp, that's not a particularly great place to take a horse, actually. So I might leave it for now. So let's head south this way. Head down to the coast, see what we find. Oh, I can already see some buildings in the distance. I think that's the Leyawind docks. Which is obviously greatly expanded with better cities. Hey guys.
What is it?
What's the dude with the weird eyes?
What can I do for you?
Nothing much, apparently. Yeah, you too, dude. Corinth, Torval, and Orkrest, all that way. Okay, this little section of coastline here seems to be a bit smaller than I thought. So I'm also going to just equip the dagger instead of my big sword because it means I run slightly faster, actually. Hello.
Ah, it's you. Hi.
Word gets around,
What
apparently.
do you want? I offer the finest goods
Ooh.
and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
You sell clothes. I tell you what, let's buy a hood.
An excellent deal.
Just a cheap old thing, something to keep, something to keep the rain off his fur. Yeah, I don't think he's got anything else worth getting, but yeah.
Another satisfied customer.
Thanks, Galen.
Bye.
Yeah, just something, we can wear when it's raining. There you go. I know I said, you wouldn't be wearing helmets, but a hood's not a helmet. A hood's fine. Yeah, that works fine. That's good. I'm kind of still a little bit annoyed that we missed out on that, that cloak that guy had before I had to reload the game and he didn't have it anymore. Some kind of warehouse here, it looks like. Ooh, a lighthouse. Yeah, one of the things I'm running around here looking for as well is those aforementioned shipwrecks. The ones that I randomly placed. Because I actually didn't encounter any of those in my mod testing. And I'm curious about them. That's kind of why I'm wandering around the coast. What is that? Also, what can see me right now? I'm assuming it's probably a fish or something. Without knowing what that is, I'm going to give it a wide berth. It's a flappy thing of some description. Oh, there's a bunch of crabs here. That's probably what can see me. Take your meats. Would lilies really be growing in salt water? I'm just wondering. I need a sacred lotus or whatever, but there's lily pads and stuff. It's this funny looking rock over here. Is it just a funny looking rock or is it something more significant? I think it really is just a funny looking rock, although I'll have these sacred lotus seeds because we can make poisons with these. At least I think we can, if memory serves. Yep, damage health. Probably some interesting stuff under the water around here, actually. Not that we're going to find out. Are we in Elsweyr yet? Oh, not quite, actually. There's just this real little spit of land here that's still technically Cyrodiil, which I've never been down before. And I kind of want to see if there's anything at all vaguely interesting there. Probably not is the answer, but I'm curious. Because if I was a Bethesda developer or even a modder, and I saw that bit of land on the map, I'd think, yeah, it might be worth putting a cave or something there. I thought there was a thing walking around there, but no, it's just stuff hanging from the tree. There's a seagull. That is a tree that's just sticking out of the landscape. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything interesting here. Okay. Yeah. The landscape looks more and more bleak the further I go on. What's that down there, though? I'm assuming just a rock or something, but... What is that? No, not getting any further in to find out. I think it's just a rock. It looks like a rock to me. It hasn't tried to attack me, so it's probably a rock. Well, I just paused the recording because I figured nothing interesting would be happening for a while. And then, of course, I hear this Burke going, to arms, and then starting to attack me out of nowhere, so... Hello, Mage Git. And whatever that was you summoned. Conjurer. Thanks for the marlin fillets. Starlight tome. Torch. Green velvet shoes. Probably don't fit. Ooh, gnome root. Slightly hungry and slightly thirsty, huh? Alright. Let's drink a canteen. And let's have a couple of marlin fillets, I guess. So we got a starlight tome? Ah, spell. I don't actually need it. I have a perfectly good pair of Khajiit eyes. I don't actually need that, so I can sell that, I guess. Excellent. More Nern Root for the Nern Root collection. Right, now, this time... I'm assuming... Oh, it'd be so easy to swim across there, but... Man, even more Nern Root. How did I miss this on the way down? It'd be so easy to swim across there, but I won't. It does occur to me now that, like, getting some sort of water walking doohickey is going to be a top priority for this character. A bit further without actually swimming. Just wading in a bit up to our waist. Oh, hello, treasure chest. Well. Better not be trapped. Silver goblet and a gold coin. Well, oh well. I mean, it's free. Can hardly complain, right? Hello. Probably pirate scum, I'm going to assume. These guys are probably the reason why Jazeer actually has some combat experience up till now. Well, before now. Hjalmar Beer House is that? Hjalmar's Beer House, although he seems to have had a terrible accident with his sign. Also, I'm not liking the look of this at all. There's a storm coming, apparently. Oh, no. Let's go inside. Grey Fox Man on Myth. Hello? Anyone in? Apparently not. Lots of wine. A beer crate. Oh man, look at that. Oh, a whole crate of beer just sitting there. Tempting, but no. Oh, the keg. Of course, the keg's empty. And locked. Anyone about the place? Hello, Hjalmar.
Go ahead, please. I hear the Count's got someone to sort out that business with Mazuga, the so-called knight.
You're looking at him. Not that you seem to care very much, judging by your expression.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Whoa. Yes, please.
Yeah. I let that go too cheaply.
If you say so. Mutton, yes.
That's a...
Mutton and sweet cake. Well, of course.
Pledge.
You got anything else good? Not especially, really. I'm just gonna... Yeah. Might as well get our provisions right now, huh?
An excellent...
There we go.
I appreciate your business. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Alright, fine. Oh wow, this weather is abominable. Well, I guess we're not going any further today. How's our food situation now? Oh yeah, we got plenty. Excellent. Ooh. Afternoon to you too. Jizir does not like this weather. It is horrible.
Yeah.
Interesting dagger you have there.
Afternoon.
I see an urn root. I'll quickly get the urn root. Ugh. He does it. Jump over that. There. Okay, lovely. And let's duck inside somewhere. Is there like a nice fancy inn here along this way somewhere? There is the East Empire Trading Company. No. Cup of Sanguinius. Sounds good. Not very well lit, apparently, and everyone's just standing by the door.
What?
No freight. Why is it with all the Nordic alehouse owners around here?
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
We've already got plenty of wine, although maybe we can remedy that. Do. Cheers, everyone. That one's pretty good. That's not bad either. That's very good. So good it's draining my intelligence. Jizir is having a great time. You people are awesome. I like you. And you also. And oh dear. Oh boy. Okay, Jizir is... Oh dear. Has maybe had too many. You don't rent beds by any chance, do you?
Yes?
Good. Can I have one? No? Well, okay.
I'm through talking to you.
I see. Well, I think Jizir's just going to sit down and yeah. Ooh, just knocking things off the table. I think we're just going to wait a while. let's see, like 4 hours. It's going to spend the afternoons drinking with these fine gentlemen until he's eventually sobered up a bit. Enough to go outside and check if it's still raining anyway. Which, of course, it is. It'll continue raining, though. Will the weather change? Ah, excellent. It's passing on. We're slightly hungry. Got the munchies, have we? Have a crab meat sandwich. There we go. Somewhat tired. Well, we'll manage. Probably somewhat hungover as well, to be fair. But the Mermaid Inn. Oh yeah, that's where the racist Red Guards live. Not interested in that place. Oh, it's one of the loose pairs. Aha, my friend. We are reunited. Once more. What's this place? Topal Trading Company. No more shipping companies. Jazir has had enough of that for one lifetime. Not again. Jazir is now committed landlubber. Oh, more wine. In fact, you know, one for the road. Oh, okay. Can't just drink straight from the tap, apparently. Well, that's just not fair.
Speak.
I mean, the drawbridge does actually work. Uh-oh. There's a dude stood on it still. Sorry, my friend. I didn't see you there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So the ships can pass through. Oh boy, better lower it again for this guy. What would he have done if I didn't lower it? I guess he just would have walked up it and straight into the water. 10 out of 10 AI.
What is it, citizen?
Admiral Cosmos' tavern. We haven't been in there, have we? No, not yet. Maybe later when we come back from exploring this side of the coastline. We gotta look at that lighthouse we found. Oh, hello. Blood wasp. Ugh. Horrible creature. Really, really horrible. Ugh. God, imagine if you saw a wasp coming at you that size in real life. Surprised it doesn't have damage health or something as an effect, given that it's a wasp stinger. Just fortify speed and agility. How bizarre. Maybe it's one of the third or fourth effects. Anyway, I was about to say before the wasp attacked, yes, it's unfortunate, but there doesn't seem to be a way of getting to the lighthouse without a boat, so... Uh-oh. Okay, no, I think it's just an autosave. Well, here we are on the other side now. Uh-oh, big blue thing, flappy thing. Hell's bells. It does not seem to be very friendly. Might be about to die here. Ow. Big horrible young dragon. Okay. Oh my god, the way it flails when it dies. Okay. Jazir is quite convinced that dragons are extinct. That definitely did not happen. That was just a very weird hallucination. Speaking of hallucinations, that is a angry-looking plant. That's the second time I've just died on the spot. Presumably because I was poisoned by something. Yes, the dragon was added by Maskar's Overhaul, and I forgot to disable them in the ini file. It's probably going to attack us again here in a second. I'm just going to... Yeah, I kind of want to get rid of them for two reasons. One, I mean, because, you know, there's not supposed to be dragons in the Elder Scrolls. At least, you know, not in this game. And also, they have just ridiculous loot. It's a bit absurd. That's a water dragon, apparently. Okay, I guess that's just a weird, horrible plant that's called a water dragon, I suppose, not an actual water... Yeah, water dragon frond. It's actually quite valuable. It's guarding a known route. So anyway, yeah, I shall be console deleting any dragons we come across. You know, actual dragons, not like that dragon. Because it's silly. They shouldn't be here. Oh, it's just mud crabs. Hi guys. If I'm not going to waste my magic dagger on you guys, I'm just going to smack you with me sword. I think I might tune the difficulty back up a little bit in this direction. I didn't look like I moved the slider very much, but trust me, it'll make a difference. What are these things? St. John's wort. Damage health as well. Oh, lots of poison ingredients in this part of Cyrodiil. I like it. Oh dear, I just had a steam pop up in the bottom right of the screen. That might or might not have been on the recording. I don't know yet. I'll find out later. Apologies if it was. I forgot to sign out of a stupid Steam Friends thing before I started. That's a troll. Hello. Luckily, I have a fiery dagger. Well, you just straight up died. Okay, fine. Azkalan troll. Oh, that's why he died immediately. The Azkalan trolls are like quest enemies, aren't they? From a specific ruin for a specific quest. And they're way weaker than regular trolls. I remember them. Tidewater Cave, alright. Let's have a poke around, shall we? We've passed a few caves now. That's the first one we found. We might as well actually check out. In fact, I saw another troll in there just now. Iron longsword. Dark and grim cave, isn't it? Hello, troll. Hello, large jaguar thing. Leopard thingy, whatever you are. Didn't expect to see you down here. Cohabiting with trolls, apparently. I think we're having Sam Fisher's night vision goggles syndrome with this dagger, since it's not really giving me away. Oh dear. Oh, that was a really good time for the night vision to run out, huh? It is a jaguar. This is now dead. Whoa, God, here comes an... My friends, why do you do this to me? I am one of you! Do I have any shield potions left? Negative. It'd be nice to get a sneak attack on one of them. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. the problem with the Night Eye ability being only 30 seconds. Oh my. See what I mean? See what I mean with the difficulty? I dared to raise it by like 3 millimeters, and now look. Oh God, how did I miss that? No, Kitty, please, no. Oh. This cave is clearly not a good place to be, is it? I should just leave and stop wasting my time. Jazir's Khajiit senses were tingling and telling him this was a bad place to be and that he should leave. Trolls are one thing, but wild jaguars, that's quite another, apparently. Considering how easily we dispatched that flipping dragon like 10 minutes ago. But oh no, the mighty jaguar is quite a different matter, you know. The perils of, probably the perils of using Maskar's Overhaul alongside Oscuro's, because they don't... There's some narrative inconsistency by using both of them at the same time, unfortunately, but I do it anyway because I do like the things that both mods add to the game. It's just, it can sometimes lead to slightly silly moments like that. What have we here? A statue. Some sort of, yeah, it's an old alien statue of some kind. Nothing much else interesting going on with it, but it's just kind of cool, I guess. It's just there, minding its own business. Can I see? No, I thought I saw a known route there. What does green cup caps do? Not a lot. Nothing restore fatigue, which I don't really need. And we're playing as the warrior, so like we restore fatigue even while running. So, ooh, look at this place. What a picturesque location to stumble into. Meredith. Mud crab. Oh. It was supposed to be a giant mud crab. But it really wasn't, was it? I don't know what happened there. It's supposed to be a giant mud crab that's huge, guarding this area. I've met it in previous playthroughs, but for some reason the giant mud crab was not so giant today. How daft. Oh well. You may have noticed some of the enemies actually have a funny glow around them. That's another mod feature. It indicates that they've got an airborne disease. Because diseases have had some additions made to them. Like, you know, it works like it always did. Then you contract it from you know, animals and stuff that get into melee combat with you. But some diseases are like airborne diseases, and you can get them. There's a percentage chance of, you know, contracting it just from being in the vicinity of a creature or person that's got one. So, might be worth checking to see if we actually do have a disease. Doesn't look like we do, thankfully. Meredith, easy. Can I bash this door? We can. I'll level with you folks. As far as I'm aware, unless there's been a big update to unique landscapes, which is I think the mod this place is from, this ruin is still unfinished. You can't go very far in it. But I don't know, let's see. One of the nice things about coming back to Oblivion every couple of years is sometimes you find that the mods have been updated and changed again. I bet the cities has definitely had some updates. I picked this one open because I think there might be something downstairs and I don't want to alert it to my presence. But I'm going to take all of their food. And I think I might even eat some of it, actually. Drink something too. Hello? Dead adventurer. You know, I think these leather... Yeah, I think I'm going to take those leather greaves and gauntlets and equip them instead of these worn fur ones, because they're probably better. There we go. Quick trouser change. We'll find this. All my men are lost deep in these damn ruins or eaten by these crazy creatures. I've been turned down to the chamber to look for the Chamber of Plans. Damn creatures bit me. I hear some noises. Okay. What's that floating over there? Pretend I'm not actually in the water and I like fished it out by leaning over. Yeah, this place was never finished by the mod author. Yeah, even after all these years, it's still not finished. Okay, there we go. I just wanted to check because I remember there being a note or something saying that the place wasn't finished. So yeah, nice little ruin. Lovely flooded underground area, and we actually have an in-character reason for not continuing any further, because of course Jazir has no intention of swimming. Unless his life depends upon it. We could camp down here for the night, though. Not a terrible idea, I suppose. There's a campfire set up for us already and everything. If there were creatures, they seem to be gone by now because the place is silent as a tomb. Oh, set myself on fire. What a pro. Yeah, let's do it. Let's stay here for tonight. 8 hours of sleep, apparently we want. Let's do it. Should be relatively dry in here. We're not going to get rained on. It's not a bad place to rest. Nice and warm with the fire. Right. We are slightly thirsty. Is that it? I'm going to eat some breakfast anyway. Cheese, bread, and an apple. Okay, not this way apparently. Please don't be raining. It's not. It's almost a lovely day, in fact. A little windy, perhaps, but not bad. Oh, we didn't find any shipwrecks on the coast, did we? And I'm a little disappointed about that. Mind you, we've not really searched a lot of it. We got to Tidewater Cave and then kind of gave up, so... Alright. back to the coast then. Yeah, I kind of absent-mindedly wandered off in this direction, didn't I? Didn't really stick to the task. But that's okay, because I kind of... Something gives me the impression that Jazeer is not the kind of guy that sticks to the task very well either. Well, there's a fort through there. Could it be Fort Redmond? In which case we probably want to leave it the hell alone. Ooh. Sparkly glowy thing. Filled empty canteens with water. Oh really? It's actually literally a well as well as like a magic thing. That's quite funny. I didn't expect that, I must admit. Okay, well, we've refilled our canteens. That's nice. And we got a magical buff, too. There's some interesting looking mushrooms. Oh. Hermetic Russula. Shield! Oh. And these are red cinnabar polypore. Also shield. Anything in this log? No. I love how thick the undergrowth is here. This is unique landscapes again, I'm pretty sure. Doing all this. This is why I love the mod. I know it causes instability. But it's just so worth it, because occasionally you wander into a little bit of wilderness like this, and it's like, oh, this is so pretty and awesome. And it feels so much more, you know, handcrafted, and like people have put more attention to detail into it than what I'm trying to say is there's a very stark contrast between the vanilla auto-generated terrain and the stuff like unique landscapes where like some visible effort has gone into making it look like a real stream. What is that little island I saw on the map? Ah, both of them in fact. Something wishes to kill me. Oh no, it's more wasps. Gothic flashbacks. Or New Vegas. Take your pick. There's another one. Very dramatic combat music. Wow, they can swim? At least they die easily. We've got that going for them. Oh, I was hoping there'd be something interesting on this island over here, but it doesn't really look very interesting, does it? We'll have that Nern route, though. And yes, in case you hadn't already somehow clocked it by now, this Jazeer, the Khajiit, is going to be the first character I actually bother to collect Nern routes with, because why not? I've never bothered to do that quest before. Might as well this time, I suppose. I have to confess, a lot of the mods I added to the game this time around were basically just ones that add random things to do. Because I have always found... Let's just take you right out of it here and just talk about this in very meta terms, but I've found that my Oblivion series worked quite well because they're like... It's never been... None of them have ever been about like a... Well, with the exception of Sally the Paladin, I suppose. They've never really been about some epic, awesome hero that's out to save the entire world. Like, I've never touched the main quest, for example. And instead I've played characters that have more just been sort of like some dude making his way in the world. I'm just a simple man making his way in the world. I was trying to do a sort of Django Fett impression there, and then it went South African very quickly. So let's just pretend that didn't happen. But you know what I mean? It's just a simple characters doing simple things. You know, like Idris was just a wizard who wanted to join the Mages Guild and go to the Arcane University to study magic and stuff. Arthur was a thief. Now, admittedly, by the end, he was a master thief that got up to some serious shenanigans. But he was still just, a thief. And Jazir is just the same thing. He's just a warrior. He's just a wandering mercenary, a wandering sword for hire. Dagger for hire at the moment, really, but making his way in the world, trying to have a good time while he does it until eventually he pops his clogs. He might, who knows, he might get mixed up in some events of significance as his journey goes on, but, honestly, your guess is as good as mine, frankly. I try to play do these playthroughs by ear. Just kind of take it as it comes, do what the character would do, and just have fun with it and see where it goes. In stark contrast to my Morrowind Let's Play, which was all about, from the very start, I was like, okay, I'm going to play as a character who is going to be the chosen one. And kind of built my whole playthrough around that, and same with my Skyrim Let's Play with Claudius, really. But for whatever reason, my Oblivion Let's Plays have never really been like that. I think it's because it probably reflects the game I'm playing, because I felt always that Oblivion's strengths lay in its side content more than its main quest or anything like that, This game, I think even Todd Howard has admitted in years since that Oblivion had the best side quest they'd ever done as a developer. And I think he's absolutely right. I've been saying that for years. And as a result, I think when I do Let's Plays of this game, I tend to focus more on the fun side content than actually bothering with the main story. Okay, we're back here at the statue. Gone in a big old circle. And, the problem with these green cups is that from a distance, they look kind of like Nirnroot. And you just catch a glimpse of that blue-green. What's this? Oh, more St. John's wort. This is more damage health ingredients. We want it. I'd like to be able to make good poisons, because I think they could be a bit of a balancing tool for dealing with nastier enemies, Something to tip the scales back in my favour a little bit. Ugh. What the devil is that? Is it another one of those man-eating plants? I think it is. Ow. Oh, you hit me with that nasty-ass poison. Die, you horrible thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you hit me with that poison. Don't I have a potion of Dispel somewhere? Yeah. It didn't work, okay. Alright, let's just drink a healing potion to counteract it a bit. Okay, that is a nasty poison. It lasts for ages. I have to keep chugging these for a while. Oof. Those plants are not to be underestimated, man. It sprayed me with some sticky stuff that's just really nasty. Oof. That's what she said, etc., etc. Yes, I know. Okay. Let's see. Quick review, now we're back near the town. Is there anything I need to get rid of? Or are we good to keep traveling onwards. Are we good to carry on, my wayward son? I think we are. Well, I suppose a few bits and bobs I could sell, but yeah, for the most part, I think we good. If our faction ratings changed at all, I don't think so. I think it's actually gotten lower with the Imperial Legion. That's pretty amusing. That's interesting. Yeah, the sword and the number next to the sword shows the faction's strength. And it's interesting to me that actually Orsinium, with the exception of the Imperial Legion, Orsinium is way in ahead, more powerful than the rest right now. Which is interesting. Although, actually, having said that, I think that might be a 70 and not a 10. At first glance, it looked like a 10, but I think that's a 1, and that looks like a 7. So Morrowind's quite high up there, and so is Elsweyr. But yeah, Orsinium's in the lead with 99. You got Valenwood with 22. Hammerfell with 21. Obviously the Legion with 1,000. We're 0 reputation with all of them, except for the Legion, who we're 60% with. Which I'm pretty sure has dropped, because I think it starts off higher than that. Probably because we've been sent to prison a few times. Oh dear. Ooh, look at that. Lots of barrels. Loads of barrels. Let's drink some wine and then go get some more. Oh, don't tell me they're all locked. There we go. What do we get? I have the sound effect. What did I get? Mead! Ah, perfect. You know, I reckon Jazir probably would like mead. Because Khajiit likes sweet things, and mead's kind of sweet as alcohol goes. He probably adores rum as well, actually, come to think of it. I don't even know if rum exists in this game, to be fair, but if it does, I'm sure he'd want some. Okay. I found myself wandering back into town out of force of habit, if nothing else. What time is it? 1 PM. You know what? No, screw this. Leowin, I bid you farewell. It has been fun, but now it is time for Jazir to meet the open road and continue his journey north, away from the sea. For yes, I was a sailor. Once. I was borne upon the tide. With the sea I did abide. But not anymore. And that lady was definitely in a hurry. Uh-oh. That is a pair of angry-looking kitty cats. Hi, guys. Am I going to regret tangling with you? They're waiting to ambush me. Look, they've taken up positions. Oh, that one's diseased. I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to tell that a thing is diseased just by looking at it, by the way. Maybe we can just pretend it's like Jazir can smell it or something. Khajiit, I don't know. Get a bit of quick cheeky healing in there. Oh, I think the other one's legged it. Combat music has stopped. Mountain lion meat. And a lion pelt. Don't mind if I do. And another Iliad ruin. Quite a substantial one, actually. Blimmin' heck. Oh, there's a little town and everything. Beyond. To infinity and beyond, apparently. I saw a troll up there. I'm quick saving. Where are you? Gotcha. But apparently not all of you. Where are you, creature? Show yourself. There we go. No dramas. Troll fat. Pretty useless to us. However, Jasir, he has it on very good authority that you can use troll fat to roast some very nice potatoes. Even better than goose fat. So they say. I saw something moving over there. I think it was just some stuff popping in. Didn't even try going in there, did I, actually? Maybe I should. Oh, right. I think this might be that dungeon full of quest-related trolls I mentioned, so I'm not sure if we even can get in here. Don't even know where the way in is. Probably, I'm assuming maybe over here? No? Okay. Or is it over on that tower there and I just walked straight past it like an idiot? Oh no. Here we go. Let me guess. Lock needs a key? No. Okay then. Hello, Mr. Troll. Good night, Mr. Troll. Hello, little gemstoney things I can't pick up. Troll fat. Yeah, no. Not interested, I'm afraid. Pretty weak, these guys. It's because they're vanilla enemies, and that'll be why. You just watch me get killed by a swinging axe trap, though, or something. After saying something arrogant like that, that'll be when I get smacked by a falling pile of rocks or something. We can train our sneak up, actually. This would be a good opportunity to do that. Gotcha. Beyond Mathmalatu. Alien for mathematics department. This was actually a university. Hello? There we go. Oh, hello there. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, let's not, shall we? Oh boy, physics. There we go, I freed them. Or not. Oh, Jasir has bad feeling about this. Hopefully we can get back. I mean, you know, there are switches to do it, it's just, let's hope they work. Trying to use night eyes sparingly as possible here, folks, because I know there are folks that don't like the whole blue screen effect. And, you know, I have to agree. I have to be honest, I totally get it. It looks ugly and also kind of ruins the atmosphere a bit. but sometimes you need it. Like now, for instance, really. Beyond Bangrera. Okay, nothing there. Hello. I'll take those. I should really quick save. You never know when one of these could be trapped. There we go. What have you got for me? I don't think bashing the containers breaks any of the things inside, but I'm not totally sure on that. Be interesting if it did. Slightly hungry, slightly thirsty, somewhat tired. You know what? There's a fire here. I can cook some of this meat. Where's my skillet? Okay, that's interesting. I can't cook the boar meat I have. Cook the crab meat, though. Actually, didn't realise you could cook crab meat. That's awesome. I mean, I know you can in real life. It's just I didn't know you could do it with the skillet. Where's the cooked crab meat at? Om nom nom. Boom! Oh, hey, look, there's actually a hole to the ceiling there. Well, it makes sense since there's a fire and everything, but yeah. Am I to assume it's getting dark outside right now? Yeah. Given that it's not very bright coming through there. So how about those smoke effects? They're not bad, are they? For a game from 2006, I think. I'm doing slightly thirsty and somewhat tired. Thirsty. I could really do with buying another bloody canteen at some point, couldn't I, really? Let's just have a beer. That'll sort us out. Yeah, somewhat tired now, that's all. Ooh. Well, there's an indication there's a baddie nearby when sneak skill increases. Is that my first skill increase of the game so far? I think it might be, you know. Gonna use Night Eye now. Hello. Yeah, I would have totally missed that otherwise. They are impressive places, the Iliad ruins. It's just a shame they don't make a bit more utilitarian sense. Hello there. Yeah, this place is a bit of a boring cakewalk, isn't it, if I'm honest? I'm enjoying the exploration, but, yeah, it's not very challenging, is it? Of course, the next Iliad run I go into, I'll probably get one hit killed by the first thing I see, so... Perfectly balanced as all things should be, etc., etc. Any trolls about? Except for the ones in the comments. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Open, you bastard. damaging the crap out of my weapon, you know. Yeah, this thing's just being stubborn. I don't think I can even repair it. It's a magic weapon, right? Yeah, bollocks. I need to pay someone to do that for me. Oh well, let's repair those since we're here. I guess I'm going to have to pick this one open because it's being stubborn. Oh dear. Can you tell it's been like 2 years since the Arthur Let's Play? I'm a bit rusty. Bollocks. Some people have always told me you can tell which way the tumbler's going to go, whether it's going to be slow or fast, based on the sound it makes. I've never been able to tell the difference myself. Welkin vein. I happen to have a pickaxe, so I can actually, like... Actually, I don't know. I don't think I needed a pickaxe to loot that, but Welkin veins are a thing. You can get Welkin fragments from them. And there's also ore veins in caves and stuff and mines throughout the game that you can find, which you can mine with a pickaxe. And I'm pretty sure I have one because I think I bought one. Yes, I did. Ah. This pressure plate was for the large, sharp pieces of metal, and not for the door. Delightful. Oh, hello. Hello, troll. Get out of my face. Just a quick save. That's going to happen for the entire Let's Play. Dozens of hours of videos, and I'm still, by the end, going to be going, oh, thank God it was only an autosave. Every time that happens. Yep. There we go, squeak through. To what avail, I'm not actually sure. Hello, Mr. Troll. Probably going to just have to roast you, aren't I? I can't sneak up on you. Yep. Sorry, chum. Some potions. And you're locked. Alright, let's have at you then. There we go. No fuss that time. Veon Gandran cell. Or something. Began with a G. Is it the trolls lighting these fires? I have to assume so. I didn't realise trolls were intelligent enough to be able to do that. Gotta watch out for them, you know. First thing they're banging rocks together and lighting fires. Next thing they're like developing language. Forming hunter-gatherer societies. Are you staff? Huh. Is that like a battle staff type thing? Yeah, it is. Yeah, not really our style. Ooh, bonus pair. Bonus food. You know, when I started this series, I thought I'd be a bit more discriminating about what food I picked up. But as it's gone on, and I've realised the ferocious rate at which Jazir consumes food, I've kind of decided maybe I shouldn't be so picky, and neither is he. I actually had a thing where I was going to be like, oh, I'm actually only going to eat meat because he's technically a cat and therefore a carnivore. Yeah, I don't know why I stepped on that. Knew it was a bad idea. But if I'd kept to that particular rule during the series, well, we'd be dead by now. We would have starved to death in Leyawiin at the beginning. So, right, gas. Okay, yeah, the gas is quite nasty. Much nastier than the trolls. But the prize. Hello, my friend. I'm going to kill you. Box. There we go. Apparently his friend upstairs didn't notice. That's good. The gas turned off now. Seems like it. Hello, Marla Stones. Hello, trolls. Okay, yeah, that certainly makes it more interesting if you throw a horde of them at me. Unfortunately, though, they were still too puny. There's another one over there. Come out, you little... Rather sensibly hiding away from me, I suppose. Sorry, is that 3 Vala stones? Good grief. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. And a weak potion of dispel. Hurrah. Wow. How often do you find 3 Vala stones all in one place? Valuable. Worth lots of money. But can also recharge our magical items. Like this Dagger of Embers, for example. Actually, come to think of it, let's do that. Don't ask me how Jazir knows how Vala stones work. They just, I don't know, they come with an instruction manual. Because there's no way for me to find out how they work in universe.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can punch chests open. That would be a bit silly, but I wonder if it can be done.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh goody, we have a difficult chest.
Yeah.
There we go. I guess we'll have those. Slightly hungry, slightly thirsty, and tired. Well, that seems like a nice moment to sit down and have a pause. Just save the good wine for now. Let's have some Surly Brothers. And lettuce, ham, carrot. Now we're just tired. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I've just realised how long I've been recording for, and that I've gone on for way longer than I intended to. So, whoops. Alright, thanks very much for watching, everybody. When we return, Jazir will make his way out of this place. Probably kill a couple more trolls along the way, and continue his journey northwards. Until then, folks, have a good one. And I'll catch you next time. Toodaloo.